Hello everyone, I'm here today to do a trading recap for you in terms of not only showing charts, not showing chart at all. So I'm just giving you numbers, some tips and some updates about my trading. In last 2 weeks, I moved back to options trading and I had my own reason. I was trying to trade on futures in last about 2 years or so, or maybe less than 2 years, last 1.5 year. And the reason that I was really trying to stay on futures, it was because of the idea that uh, let's keep everything simple. I just want to like move around myself in everywhere, and I want to eventually move off of my only like my cell phone, not anything else. Like I don't want to have like multiple screens in front of me and just stuck at my trading desk. um, but I've noticed that on trading futures, I was usually over trading because I was trying to mostly like day tradings on futures, because I'm a day trader mostly. I'm doing sometimes swing trading on the side, but like mostly I'm a day trader. Like I'm considering myself as a day trader, not a swing trader. So the reason I moved back to options, because of course for options trading you can't do over trading even if you want, because you have to have like multiple screens in front of you. You have to look to your asset chart, the underlying asset, and then you have to check the strike prices and everything, and also market as a general. So even if you want to trade on max 7 or any other stocks options, so you have to also look at the S&P 500 and Nasdaq charts at the same time. So basically I realized that with day trading options, I'm not gonna do over trading. So because I need more time to look at charts on S&P 500, look at the Nasdaq chart, and look at the underlying asset chart, plus the like options chain and everything, and choose the strike price and everything. So I had no time. I have no time to do over trading on options trading. And the other thing is with the trading options, so basically what you can do is just like using less capital and have the same basically result, even way better result than futures trading. And there are lots of reasons behind it. For example, you can choose zero DT options, for example, on S&P 500 or Nasdaq, or you can, for example, do zero DT on so many stocks, mostly like the Max 7, like Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, and Microsoft. They have like 3 different expiry dates. I believe is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Before it was every Friday for all the stocks, including Max 7. But right now we have like 3 days in every week expiry dates. So basically you can take advantage of the zero DT options even during the week. So this is another reason that I moved back to options. And also the other thing is swing trading options. It's way better um, for your capital and everything. So as I said, you can lose way less capital on trading like swing trading options rather than just swing trading on indices or futures. So this is another reason that I moved back to options trading. One of the best trade that I had last week, it was on MicroStrategy. It was a swing trading. I got into the MicroStrategy call on April 15th before the market closing. So basically, I bought the MicroStrategy contracts when the like MicroStrategy was around $143 ish, and my contracts when I bought them, it was around 2.39 or $239, and I sold my contracts on Friday 17th when the MicroStrategy hit $171 per share, and my contracts went to $2,010 per contract. So basically, it was something around 10x trading, like 9.5x of my initial capital, which is pretty amazing. Like in terms of like less than 2 days. So basically, I bought the contracts on Wednesday, April 15th, before the closure of the market, and then I sold my contracts. I had some levels on the chart, and when the alerts went on, so I just sold them when the MicroStrategy went to $171 per share, and so I sold those contracts, and I um, bought another, I think, two more contracts of MicroStrategy again call for April 24th expiry date. And as I'm currently speaking with you, um, Bitcoin dropped to 74,500 ish, and S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq futures gap down when the um, like the futures market opened at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So what is gonna happen? So basically, I have no idea, like anybody else. And as you know, with the whole geopolitical situation that is happening with the war in the Middle East, and also from Iran. So it's like basically it's a mess, and no one honestly knows about anything. So we never know what's gonna happen. We don't know um, how long it's gonna last for the war and all the situation. So maybe I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and Bitcoin and S&P 500 and Nasdaq gonna bounce. This is like a profit taking and it's gonna bounce. I don't know. I had some analysis based on technical and not, of course, geopolitical. Based on technical analysis, I was expecting Bitcoin to rise more, and so that's why when I closed my MicroStrategy options on Friday, I bought other contracts for next Friday expiry, and also I have, I think, maybe one or two contracts call for Coinbase. My initial contracts when I bought Coinbase options was call for 215, and then what happened? I had like levels on my charts when Coinbase hit the 215 on Friday. Honestly, I didn't close, and I should have closed my contracts, and the thing was because my like my expiry dates on 24th of April, next Friday, and as I said, I'm expecting Bitcoin to go higher than the current price. So I was like, okay, I sold MicroStrategy contracts. Let's wait for the Coinbase, and let's keep and hold like the recent, like the current contracts that I have. And the thing is, I think I bought my contracts, the Coinbase, with the strike price $215 at around 3.15 again was on Thursday. So I bought the Coinbase call option on Thursday, April 16th, and my contracts went from 3 point something dollar to almost 9 point something, so 3x from the day that I bought, so within less than a day, let's say. But I didn't close, and I was expecting, okay, it's gonna go higher. So I don't know. uh, we cannot be 100% sure all the time. I just wanted to have this video and give you this quick update about my my recent change in my trading. I went back to options. I was doing options trading before, I think, between 2023 to 2024, and I was sometimes trading options like within past couple of years, but my main focus in past couple of years was trading futures. But I decided to move back to options, as I said, because I found myself over trading with futures, especially on day trading, because honestly, the it's everything is so easy, and to just click the button on futures. Basically, you can trade off of your phone, off of any like iPad, laptop, anything without multiple screens. And this thing sometimes is good, sometimes not, if you have the habit of just clicking the button. But as I said, like, I found myself better with trading options, so I moved back to options trading. Regarding the other position that I had, mainly last week I had some call options on Microsoft, which worked pretty well, because Microsoft was down a lot compared to the rest of the market. Microsoft and Tesla was down a lot compared to the rest of the market. So when I saw some like a nice base in the when the Microsoft fell, so I think I bought some call options last week when the Microsoft was around 385-ish, and I think Microsoft went up to 400, I guess 20 something like that. And so the return was pretty nice. But as I said, my best trade last week was on MicroStrategy call, um, and I want to give you some tips. So basically, MicroStrategy and Coin are the best for swing trading, not for day trading. They are not very uh, good, especially MicroStrategy. It's not that the options chain, the spread are very wide. So MicroStrategy options are not good for day trading. It's only good for swing trading and holding to to your position. So basically, what it happens if, for example, Bitcoin goes up 5% or so, MicroStrategy and Coinbase going up a lot. Like, of course, the call options for the like MicroStrategy and Coin. Or let's say if like Bitcoin is just keep falling and you wanna have some exposure to crypto, instead of just go to any crypto exchange and just like have all the headaches of transferring funds from your bank account to your crypto wallet and everything like that. So basically, you can trade options on MicroStrategy and Coinbase options rather than any other crypto. And also, you can get way more better results in terms of the um, return on investment. So these are way better play, especially if you know what you're gonna do. And for the risk management and money management, I believe options trading on something like MicroStrategy and Coinbase are way better than just swing trading on crypto. And in the past, I had I had the experience of trading, day trading, and swing trading, and investment also on cryptocurrencies about 5 years or so, 5 years ago, and I had lots of headaches in terms of the transferring money from a bank account to the exchange, and from the exchange to the personal private wallet. And then again, if you want to withdraw, let's say, you have to just move around the money all the time. And I had like always had the headache of, oh my god, how long I should wait for my money to just go from one address to the other. So this is another tip for you. So if you want to have some exposure to cryptocurrencies trading, it's better for you to like trading on, as I said, something like MicroStrategy and Coinbase, especially options trading. But another tip I want to give you is that you have to pay attention to the expiry dates and also strike prices. Let me give you an example. Cut off because I had no storage basically in my phone. I'm gonna just wrap it up this video, and I was about to say that choosing the right options for swing trading maybe is the most difficult thing. So when you want to choose the right contracts, you have to keep two things in your mind. One of them is the strike price, and the other one is the expiry date. So for example, if you are just saying that, let's just, for the sake of simplicity, let's go to my MicroStrategy call trade. So basically, I bought the MicroStrategy calls with a strike price of $152.5. When I bought these call options, it was on April 15th, when the MicroStrategy was about $143 per share. My contract, when I bought them, it was 2.39 or $239 per contract. When I sold on April 17th, it was the MicroStrategy hit $171 per share, and my contracts from $239 went to $2,010 per contracts. So here, as you can see, I had the analysis that I was expecting MicroStrategy to hit around $170 per share. So I choose 152.5 strike price, because I know when MicroStrategy goes in the money and past this strike price, my contract's gonna explode. And this is the quick update of my like trading and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video.